crowd favourite over there, so you're having like a second coming. How are you feeling?
I guess when you've been around as long as I have, some people have got to know you, I guess. So, it's nice to get out and about amongst the fans and that. We don't get a chance to do it much during the year, so whenever we can and talk with some kids and put some smiles on their faces is always a nice thing to do.
And how does the mindset change going from the Test series to the one-day series?
It won't change too much for me, although I'm not sure where I'm batting at. I haven't been told where I'm batting in the batting order just yet, so... but I've always tried to play pretty much the same way in Test cricket and one-day cricket. The training, everything leading up to the first game's a little bit different than what your training will be for a Test match. But that's the exciting part about being a professional these days, I think.
And what about the team? What's the feeling within the team going into this series starting tomorrow?
Oh, the feeling around the Test team was fantastic. But guys like myself and Michael Clark and Mike Hussey have had a few days off away from the 2020 stuff, and the guys played some pretty good cricket there. Unfortunately, lost last night, but. One thing our one-day team's done over a long period of time now has had a lot of success, sustained amounts of success, so we have to make sure we start that again tomorrow.
And the form's amazing at the moment. Well done on the Test series. What's changed in the last 6 months?
Oh, I've had to work pretty hard, all batsmen, I think, go through at different times in their careers where they're just struggling with different things and their technique gets a little bit out of hand, and that's what was, I had some technical issues that I had to work through, and I guess the last few games as well, it was nice to actually bat on some wickets that were a little bit more batsman friendly than what we probably had in the last few series. So, nice to spend some time in the middle, nice to get some runs, and nice to know that I can contribute to some team wins again.
And do you think the Indian team will have sort of recharged and reassessed before the series starts tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. No, I definitely do. I think if you look back through the last 5 or 6 years in Australia, teams that have struggled through the Test series have bounced back pretty strongly in the one-dayers, and I think India will definitely do that. They've got a big change over of personnel from their Test team to their one-day team. The Laxmans and Dravids and those guys are no longer here, and they bring in some young, more exuberant type personalities into their team. So I think that'll add a lot to their one-day squad. And as you can see with their fielding last night, the 2020 game, it's a whole lot different in one-day cricket than it is in Test cricket. So they'll be very competitive, I'm sure.
And what about Sri Lanka? Who are the danger men from their team?
Well, they've got a number of very good batsmen. I think probably the one thing that they've struggled with the last few years in particular is that Muralitharan's not around anymore, and they've sort of struggled in the Test arena to bowl teams out. But one-day cricket, we know that they made the World Cup final only a few months ago, so they'll be competitive as they have been for a long period of time. And Jay Warden, Sangakkara, Dilshan, those guys are all world-class players.